Hey everyone, I'm here today to do a book review of Beautiful Creatures by Garcia and Margaret Stohl. Sorry the lighting isn't really that good. I hope you can see it alright, but whatever. Anywho, Beautiful Creatures is about actually a teenage boy named Ethan Waite who lives in this small southern town of Gatlin, North Carolina or South Carolina. I really don't remember. But it's, a small town, everyone knows everyone, nothing ever changes, and then one day a new girl who really doesn't fit in joins the school, and her name is Lena Duquesne, and she's the niece of the town shut-in and weirdo dude who drives a hearse. So the whole town was about that, and this girl really doesn't fit in, but Ethan is drawn to her, of course, because it's a paranormal romance. And then it turns out that she and her family have this special ability, the typical formula of the paranormal romance genre. And something is going to happen to her on her 16th birthday that she and her family are really dreading, and she doesn't want Ethan to be with her, but then of course they end up together and blah blah blah. Enough synopsis. I was interested in this book for a few reasons. One, it was at a Borders going out of business sale and was dirt cheap, and I had heard really good things about it. Although I'm not a paranormal romance fan most of the time, I thought it was going to be really different because it was told from the guy's point of view, where the guy is the normal and the girl is the supernatural one, which I thought was just really cool and original. So for that reason, I thought it was just going to be different from, the normal Twilight-esque kind of stuff. And in some ways that was true, in some ways it really wasn't, I guess. I ended up giving the book, I kind of rounded up slightly to a 4 out of 5 rating. And I guess I'll just go into why it didn't get full points. Although the writing, the prose was actually really good. It was well written. I had a few issues with it, which prevented me from giving it the full 5 out of 5 stars. While I do like a good thick book, this is over 500 pages, and I do like thick books if it's warranted. In this case, I felt like maybe about 200 or so of those pages could have been cut, and we really wouldn't have lost much essential information because there was quite a bit of filler in there, time where the plot wasn't really moving. We're just learning more stuff, but it wasn't advancing the story in any way. So that was one thing. That's probably my least, it's probably like the most minor issue for me, though, was that. But I do have to say it because I do feel it, and I just have to give my honest opinion, although that is definitely low on my list of negatives for this book. It was there. My main two issues are really connected to each other. They are the character slash voice of Ethan, because it's told from first person from his point of view, and to tie into that, the romance itself. Ethan is how do I put this? And I know it's been said before, but it's been said because it really is true. He is a very, very, let's just say, idealized portrayal of a teenage boy. I'm not trying to be, critical of teenage boys, but let's just say I have never met any in my life who think like Ethan, even a little bit. It would be nice if there were more like Ethan. He's very caring. He is not the fact that he's caring. I don't want to sound like, let's say to put this, has very clean thoughts. I don't want to say this in a bad way, But it's really, it's like and I know it's because it is, you know, geared towards teenage girls, and so this is kind of their, you know, it's their ideal picture of what a teenage boy should be like. Not saying that he doesn't have flaws or anything as a character, but as a person, yeah, he's what girls want teenage boys to be like, and not what they really are like. And I'm not saying he should have been totally realistic, you know, dude, or anything like that either, but maybe just give him a few slightly hints towards lustful thoughts now and then towards the love interest, Lena, just to kind of, I don't know, I sound really, I feel kind of like almost dirty saying that he should have thought that way, but it just didn't seem really realistic to me. So moving on, tied into that was my other main point is it's the romance. It felt really more than anything like friendship to me, and I feel like if the characters had just become friends in this book and then maybe start to gradually build up their relationship, because I think it's going to be a quartet or tetralogy or whatever, a 4-book series, and 3 I think are out now. And as far as I know, they're all the ones I've seen in the store are just as thick as this. So I feel like that would have been plenty of time, but for this one, to me, maybe it has to do with, because we are in Ethan's head, and he does say how beautiful the girl Lena is and her big green eyes or crap like that, but there was no passion. There was no passion, and it felt very friendship-like, and it was written from, you know, by 2 women, so maybe it is intentionally supposed to be clean, I guess, because to teach morals and stuff. I don't know. I'm just kind of making up stuff right now, but I feel like it should have either been a friendship in this, because it naturally did feel like a very well-written friendship, and the romance stuff just kind of felt like thrown in, like this is what girls want now, this is what, you know, the YA readers will buy, which I guess is kind of true, but or just spice it up just a little bit. I'm not saying make it obviously dirty or raunchy or make him nasty, you know, no, nothing like that, but just, I don't know, it needed to be amped up just a little bit. And I'm not alone in these thoughts. I don't know why I feel very guilty saying that, but I've read it and I've heard it, and it wasn't in reviews and stuff like that, people's opinions, that Ethan is not really a realistic boy. Almost seems like if you didn't know he was a boy and you just read a passage in here, you might think it was a girl narrating, and I kind of have to agree with that. It did almost, not saying that he's effeminate or anything like that, or gay, or, but I don't know, it is very much a naughty book for boys, despite being told from a guy's perspective. So I don't know, I did think it was very interesting, and it was well written, but those are my 2 main issues. I still feel guilty saying them. I'm sorry, but I am. It's true. I'm not alone. So, you guys let me know what you think, if you've read this book and if you agree. I believe there are quite a few people there who do, so not just me. Anywho, 4 out of 5 stars for Beautiful Creatures. See you in my next video.